Hello and welcome to this channel about jobs. I hope you all are doing well. Today, this is a requirements from Singapore. My viewers, my subscribers, always waiting for new openings, latest jobs from abroad countries. So today I'm going to sharing about the requirements from Singapore. It's a latest opening from Singapore. There are four several jobs. I will share with you what is the jobs and what is the requirements to apply for these jobs and what is the applying process. So first of all, I would like to say you many thanks, lots of thanks for your support, my dear subscribers, my dear viewers. I'm thankful to you and I'm committed to you. Always I will giving you the latest jobs and new jobs from any of country across this world. So again, thanks for your support. So let's start, friends. Today it's a Singapore requirements. You can see here position number one, business development executive. So if you are related to these professions, business development executive, I hope this is a good chance to get a job in Singapore. It's a genuine process, it's a genuine requirements. If you focus in these informations, if you apply, follow the genuine process, you can get a job in Singapore. And if you have already overseas experience and you have the qualifications, obviously you will get these jobs very easily. So friends, let's focus. The position is business development executive. Location is Singapore. Category HR and requirement. So recruitment consultant, diploma degree in any studies, 1 to 2 years of relevant experience. As I already told you, if you have the experience and if you have the qualifications, then this job is good for you with a good salary. So you can see here they mention some job descriptions. Let's focus. I would like to describe you very shortly because the video will be long. So friends, I can suggest you this all information is in the descriptions under this video. So don't be confused. If you are facing to understand my language or you have facing problems to understand this, then don't be worry. Go to the descriptions under this video. All information is there. Collect the informations and read it carefully. Then you will know how to apply and what is the applying process and how what is the requirements and what is the jobs from Singapore, new jobs. So you can see here job descriptions. Working with the senior manager director, you are responsible for securing new business opportunities through an end-to-end sales process of processing, qualifying sales presentations, negotiating with proposals and contracting implementations, etc. So develop actionable and measurable tactical plans to create market awareness and increase market share. Connect with clients through calls, networking events, and responsible for the end-of-end sales process. Qualify clients and their needs and obtaining information and the requirements. Prepare trips of business, present and negotiate if necessary. Ensure seamless transitions and handover to requirement team. Cross-selling of other education services, bits management. So this is all about the job descriptions or the work functions or the job responsibilities. Let's focus the next point. Job requirements. This is very important point. I would like to highlight it you here. So friends, you can share this is the job requirement. That means this is the basic requirements to apply for these jobs. Territory education in any relevant field. Experience in bids, tender support, and prospecting is preferred. Experience is in the recruitment staffing industry is an advantage. Excellent business development, negotiations, presentations, and writing skills. Ability to thrive within a high performance environment. And just meeting with prospects and clients. Hunter mentality. Think out of the box. If you are keen to explore, please send your CV with your expected salary to this email ID. I would like to highlight you this email ID because this is very important. Please, you have to collect this email ID from the descriptions. Go to the descriptions and collect this email ID. So I would like to introduce you again. This is a jobs business development executive requirement already mentioned here. and the job responsibility already mentioned here. And this is the applying process. They mention the license number and the contact persons, also requirement names, and they mention the email id. Please note this email id. And if you are interested to apply to work as a business development executive and you have the qualifications as the employer needs, then you can apply by sending your cv and expected salary to this email id. So when you make your cv, please don't forget to mention what is your expectation about the salary. Then you have to send this your cv to this email id. Once you send your cv, the employer or the company will utilize some cv. That means if 2000 candidates will send cv, that doesn't mean they take 2000 candidates interview. That they will take few of candidates interview. So if your cv will be utilized, then they will contact you by your email. Otherwise, they will contact you directly by your telephone number, which is mentioned in your cv. So be clear and professional. Make your cv and send the cv to this email id. Then next focus to next positions. This is security officers. Same position. It's I already told you the job is location is Singapore. Job type permanent. In the above positions, they did not mention any salary details, but in these positions, they mentions the salary details. You can see here for security officer, they will pay 18,000 to 21,000 Indian currency. I would like to tell here this is Indian currency, INR. So please keep in mind. Category real estate and property, administrations and support, attractive allowance and house and bonus scheme, stable career and reputable organizations. So to work as a security officer, what is the basic requirements to apply for these jobs? Let's focus. You can see here a reputable developer, 5-day work, security license required, responsibilities, carry out security operational duties at commercial buildings, relevant experience in the security firm, stationed in the control room and manage CCTV. Company will provide training and upgrading on skills. Requirements. What is the requirements to apply for these jobs? To work as a security officers. The requirement is possesses of a valid senior security license issued by the police licensing regulatory department. So you should have the license for security from the licensing regulatory department, which called PLRD. At least 2 years of experience in the building control room, fire command center and security line. Next steps. Interested applicants kindly forward a latest copy of your resume in MS Word format with your last drawn and expected salary is to this email id and this email id. So please make a note of this email id and this one, and you have to send your cv by the ms word format, and you have to mention your expected salary, what you expect your salary. So please make a CV professionally to work as a security officer, and you should have a license for security, and you should have the minimum of 2 year experience. Then, if you have the 2 years of experience and you have license, don't be late. Send your CV by mention your expected salary in MS Word format. Then send your CV to this email ID and to this email ID. Then they mentions we get to inform that the only certified candidates. I already told you, once you send your CV, if your CV will be certified, if your qualifications and experience will be certified by them, then they will contact you for an interview. Once you get the success from interview, then you can proceed for the visa and for the move to Singapore with your jobs. They will mention the contact persons, his number and license number and registration number. So please keep in mind this information. I already told you initially in the first introductions that this information is genuine. Don't be worried. Don't need to be confused. They already mentioned their contact names, their numbers, their license number, their registration number. You can verify them and you can verify these requirements. No doubt. So here also you can see here they already mentions the landline number and the name. So don't need to be worried and don't be confused that this information is wrong. And don't focus on negative viewers, the negative peoples, because the negative peoples always demotivate you. Be positive and always make friend with positive peoples, then you will get success. So don't be negative. This information is genuine. You have to apply by sending your cv to this email id. Now in this stage everything will happen by online. So don't need to be worried. You have to send your CV. If your qualifications or experience is suitable for employer, then they can call you for interview. If you want to get success from interview, you can proceed for the jobs. In every positions, they mention the name and contact persons and registration and license number. So if you are interested to apply to work as a security officer, you should have the license and the experience. Then you have to send your CV. Next, focus the third position. It's sales executive. Position is location is Singapore. Position is sales executive. So what is the requirements and what is the salary about the sales executive? Let's focus. Job type permanent, salary 36,000 to 42,000 Indian currency. So this category sales business development manager, at least 1 to 2 years of sales experience in handling F&B and retail industry preferred, sales driven and willing to learn the opportunity. Our client, which the leading MNC specialized in IT product and solutions, and currently looking for an outdoor salesperson to join the team as part of business expansions. Fantastic career advancement and exposure will be offered. So if you are interested to work as a sales executive, or you want to apply to work as a sales executive in Singapore, you should have the minimum of 1 to 2 years of experience in sales, and you should have the qualifications regarding these positions as a business development managers, experience in handling F&B and sales driven and willing to learn. So the job, what is the requirement? The meet with customers to discuss their needs and to access the quality of our company's relationship with them. Weekly and monthly reporting to management on sales and marketing update, identify and develop new market opportunities. So this is your job responsibilities, and this is the requirements: minimum of 2 years sales experience and related certificates, and your salary will be 36,000 to 42,000 Indian currency. So if you have the experience and qualifications to work as a sales executive, don't be late. Send your CV to this email ID. As you can see here, they mention, I would like to highlight it you. They mention prepare your update resume. Please include your current salary package with full breakdown such as base incentives, annual wage supplement. So if you are currently working in any organizations, if you want to apply, so you have to mention your current salary, your current incentives and annual wage supplements, everything you have to mention in CV. Once your CV will be prepared, you have to send in this email ID. Make this email. Don't be worried for email ID. I already provided this all information in the descriptions under this video. Go to the descriptions under this video and collect this email ID to send your CV. Apply here and contact us for off. So once you apply, you can contact directly by their London Singapore numbers. They already mentioned the name, the license number, the contact numbers. Don't need to be confused, don't need to be worried, don't think negative that the requirement is false or any wrong information. I am telling you it's genuine information. Don't be confused. Let's focus the last positions, warehouse assistant in Singapore. Location is Singapore. The position, the job is warehouse assistant. Warehouse assistant, 5 days MNC permanent. Attractive salary and bonus package, aircon environment, flexible overtime. The job, what is the job responsibilities or the work functions, or what is the responsibilities for these jobs? Point number one: carry out warehouse functions according to warehouse system established, loading and unloading of products, picking, packing and labeling of products, assist in stock count, waste segregations and maintain a proper housekeeping. So if you are interested to apply to work as a warehouse assistant, your job will be this. Please focus on this and read it carefully. Let's focus on another point. Salary will be 1,800 Singapore dollar to 2,000 Singapore dollar. It's a good salary, and 5 days work in a week, Monday to Friday. Working location East. The location will be Singapore and East. The talent. What is the basic requirements to apply for these jobs to work as a warehouse assistant? Candidates with 1 to 2 years of experience in logistic experience, relevant logistic experience. Forklift license will be an advantage. So, next step, prepare your update resume. Please include your current salary. As I already told you the above requirements, you have to mention your current salary and expectations. What is the salary expected? And you have to send your professional CV to this email ID or this email ID. Once your CV will be shortlisted, then you will get a notify, you will get a call for interview. And after you sending your CV, you can follow up. They need them, they already given the name, the license number, the contact number, the registration numbers. Don't need to be worried. To apply online, please click on the link attractive. Please send your update resume. Don't need to be worried. If you want to apply to work as a warehouse assistant, please send your CV to this email ID. Once your CV will be shortlisted, you can get a notifications for interview. So friends, I would like to highlight it to you again. You can see here position number 1, business development executive; number 2, security officers; number 3, sales executive; number 4, warehouse assistant. So if you want to apply any of these 4 jobs, don't need to be worried. You have to collect this email ID. Every position have a given email ID. You have to collect this email ID, and you have to prepare your CV, and you have to send your CV to this email ID. Once you send your CV, if your CV will be successful, you will get a notification for interview. You have to attend the interview. Once you get success from interview, they will guide you how to make the visa and how to move to Singapore with your jobs. So friends, I hope these genuine informations will be helpful for your careers, and you can share your friends, your relatives. These informations maybe it will be needful for them. So don't be worried, don't be confused. You can share your friends, your relatives this information to apply for these jobs who are seeking for a job in Singapore. And my suggest, don't be negative, don't be worried. If you are really interested to work in Singapore, please don't be late. Apply if you are have the qualifications and experience to apply for these jobs. Don't be late. So friends, finally I would like to tell you many thanks for your valuable time for watching this video up to end. So I can suggest you, if you have facing problem to understand my language, you can go to the descriptions under this video, and all information is there. Collect this information and read it carefully. If you want to apply for any positions, you can apply by sending your CV. They already mentioned the name and contact numbers. You can follow up after sending your CV. Then you can interact with them regularly. What is the job requirement status? You are selected or not? You can apply. You can ask them. You can contact them, and you can ask them about your jobs. So friends, I think this information will be helpful for your careers. And again, I would like to tell you many thanks, and stay with me. In the next video, I will share with you a latest requirements, new jobs from another country. I need your support, and I am committed to giving you the latest jobs, new jobs from any country of the across this world. So stay with me. God bless you. Bye bye.